Are you drinking enough water to support your muscle growth? Dehydration can seriously hurt your performance and your muscle gains. This video will give you the ultimate guide to hydration for building and maintaining your muscle. So first off, I want to talk about the role of water in your muscle growth. Just so that you know, your muscles are mostly water, and water helps bring in all the nutrients you put in your body into your actual muscles. And by drinking enough water day to day, it's going to help your muscles look bigger and stronger. Hydration in itself is actually really important as well too. Water runs everything in your body. Even if you're like just feeling like you're a little bit thirsty day to day, it can still like affect your performance in the gym, outside of the gym as well too. If you want to build muscle as fast as possible and just be as efficient as possible and as optimized as possible, it only makes sense to stay hydrated throughout the day, every single day as well too. It's also harder to build muscle and like maintain any strength that you have as well too if you are dehydrated. Whenever you're dehydrated, your body isn't really performing to its max capacity. By staying hydrated, you can make sure that you're going to the gym like with as much performance as possible. If you're going in dehydrated, you could experience things like cramps. I get headaches all the time if I'm not drinking water. I also just straight up feel lazy as well too. Like if I don't wake up in the morning and pound a bunch of water. So if you're like typically feeling that you're dehydrated, then it's just a good sign to make sure to like sip on your water throughout the day or pound a bunch of water in the morning as well too. You could also do that. That's typically what I do. I take my total intake for the entire day and I try to drink a third of that like as soon as I wake up. It just kind of boosts your day. It starts your day off right and it just gets me going for the day. And it makes, finishing that last 2/3 of water much easier throughout the day. So that's one thing you could try if you feel like you're dehydrated all the time. Just take whatever your total intake of water is for the day and drink a third of it as soon as you get up. Some other things about water too and how it affects performance is that you'll experience better pumps while you're in the gym as long as you're hydrated. Water also helps your blood carry oxygen to your muscles as well too. So that's going to help your muscles perform better as well as like just your overall strength in the gym. Another thing is that it kind of helps your joints stay loose, stay smooth, and you just kind of feel looser and not as tight. Water is going to help with that too. It also keeps like your overall temperature down, like your body temperature, so you're not getting super overheated or super hot. And so another thing is that like you should be drinking water before your workout, during your workout, and after your workout as well too. For all these reasons that we talked about, all of them combined, water is going to help with all of that. So for me personally, I pound a bunch of water before I go to the gym, and typically I mix that with dextrose powder just to give me some extra carbs for my workout. And then of course during my workout, I'm always sipping on water as well too. And then after my workout, I try to pound a bunch of water as well too, which is something you should be doing also. I also like to do a protein shake, and I typically just do, I got them right here. I typically just do these pre-made ones like this. I keep boxes of them everywhere. I got a big box right by my desk. I got a box in the kitchen, and I keep a box of these in the trunk of my car as well too. And I'll drink one of these as well along with my water just to make sure I'm getting my protein intake for the day as well too. But those are some of the benefits of water. If you think about it, if you just were to simplify it into a few core ideas, it gives you more energy. You're going to get better pumps in the gym. It's even going to be better for like helping clear your skin and stuff like that as well too. Your overall health. You should be more focused, more locked in throughout the day as long as you're drinking water and staying hydrated. And it's going to help your muscles look full and not flat, which I'm sure if you were watching this channel is something you're going to go for. So now I want to talk about a couple tips for getting in your water intake, especially if you like struggle to drink enough water. For one is carry just a big water jug everywhere if you can. I carry one of these to work. I also keep it by my desk. And like I said, in the morning I pound as much of it as I can. And then throughout the day I'm just sipping it. And it helps to keep it around with you just because it's a reminder that you need to drink water. And if you don't have any water on you, then how are you going to drink water in the first place? So try to keep water always accessible. If you don't want to carry one of these, this is kind of cringy sometimes. Like I don't bring this to the gym. I'll bring like a shaker bottle, but I'll fill my shaker bottle up with this water. You can always have a smaller water bottle. Just make sure to fill it up throughout the day. Another thing is that if you sweat a lot or if you're like constantly sweaty, you can always add electrolytes to your water. That'll help. There's some of you guys, like I've had some people tell me like that they don't like water because it tastes too bland or too boring. If that's you, you can always like put like some lemon in your water, like some lemon slices or something like that. Or I used to drink like the Mios a lot. Like if I show you guys real quick, I used to drink, or I put the Mios in my drinks a lot. The Mio flavors, these are pretty cool. There's all different forms and different brands of these, but they're basically like the little liquids that you like squeeze into your water for some extra flavoring. It looks like these ones have caffeine and vitamins as well now too. These are new. I haven't really drank these in a couple years. So that's cool. I guess if you need some caffeine, you can throw that in your water as well too. But any of these is fine. Be careful because some of them have lots of calories. So make sure you're opting for like low calorie ones, especially if you're getting way too many calories throughout the day. However, if you are bulking and you could use the extra calories, this is a good way to add some calories in your water. That way you can actually hit your calories for the day. But little sidetracked. Another thing is, like I said, drink as much water as you can as you first wake up, then sip throughout the day. And then one more tip about water is that don't drink too much before bed. Like I try to stop drinking water 3 or 4 hours before bed because then I just pee like multiple times throughout the night and it messes up my sleep. So all in all, water is amazing for you. It'll help you think better. It'll help you sleep better. It'll help you perform better while you're in the gym. I often tell my clients like it's the cheapest supplement you can take. It's free. You can pretty much get it anywhere. When it comes to tracking your water, I don't really keep track of it too much. I keep it super simple. You can track it if you want. However, to make it easy for myself, I just take one of these gallons and I try to finish it every single day. I'm pretty good at it, but sometimes, I get pretty close and, I'll leave a little bit in there just because I don't finish it all the way. But for the most part, this makes it easy to track. And then another thing too is that you might be wondering like how much water should you be drinking? Like I have a lot of clients that ask me like exactly how much water they need to be drinking. And yeah, you could like go do the math. Like there's a formula out there that'll tell you like how much to drink. I think a good standard is to take how much you weigh and just cut it in half and drink that much in ounces. But that's all too complicated. Like, water's not rocket science. Honestly, just try to drink a gallon a day and you should be covered for like whatever weight you could be. So that's about it. Super simple, super easy. Water intake, not rocket science. Just drink a gallon every single day. Drink a third of it when you wake up. Sip it during your workouts. Drink a bunch after. And try not to drink too much before you go to bed because, like I said, then you'll pee. So that's it. Goodbye. See you later.